now we're also live on YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Okay. All right. So today we're gonna be practicing hip opening flow. So just it's gonna be focusing on hip openers, and it's to loosen any tight hips, and also to improve strength and flexibility in the pelvic area. So if you're ready, you can prepare your mat, and we will be needing two blankets for the practice. Okay, and I'm just gonna be looking if everything is fine here before we start. Okay. All right, it's such a good day today here in Spain. It's sunny day, and I feel like we're gonna be this having this summer period starting this week in Madrid. So we're so excited, and we're already allowed to go out to have a walk and do some exercise. And so I'm actually excited about that. Just probably um, try to go out and yeah, walk and practice, but maybe yoga as well in our backyard here. So okay, I'm just gonna be all right. So I hope you are also taking this period to nourish yourself and nourish your body and mind, and not just only to or watch your series Netflix binging. So actually, this period is also a good time for you to study and focus on what really matters to you. Focus on taking care of your mind and your body, nourishing your body, and just becoming aware of what is really important right now. So um, we're gonna be starting the class. Okay, hi, my best friend Kai Margaret is online as well. So hello. So you can join the class, and we're gonna be starting the class now. So I'm gonna come onto my mat. If you have any questions, you can drop me a message on Instagram, or on Facebook or on YouTube, and say hello as well. All right. So we're gonna be starting the class with pranayama called Nadi Shodhana. So it's very calming and balancing breath. So it's gonna calm our nervous system. So let's just come into comfortable sitting position, crossing the legs and just relaxing the sitting bones onto your mat. So take your right hand and fold your first two fingers, your index and your middle finger. All right, so just rest your left palm on top of your left knee. So just using the thumb to close your right nostril, and then let's inhale deeply through the left nostril, filling up the lungs here. And then closing the left nostril, exhaling completely through the right nostril. Inhaling deeply through the right nostril, closing with the thumb and exhaling completely through the left nostril. Inhaling deeply through the left nostril, closing with the finger, exhaling completely through the right nostril. Deep inhale through the right nostril, and exhaling completely through the left nostril. Inhaling through the left nostril,
Closing and exhaling completely through the right nostril. Inhaling deeply through the right nostril. Closing with the thumb, exhaling completely through the left nostril. So continue this Nadi Shodhana for 2 more rounds here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostril. Alternately through the left and the right. Last round. Cycling through and exhaling through the left nostril. And slowly releasing the right palm on top of your knees and just keeping your eyes closed. And this time, coming back to your normal breathing, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. But this time, just softening the breath, coming to your normal breathing. Paying attention to any effects of the pranayama into your body and mind. And just focusing onto your breath. When you're focusing on your breath, you're also bringing your mind and your body in the present moment. Just letting go of any responsibilities, preoccupations, any worries. Letting go of any noise from your surroundings. Allow these noises to turn off and just bringing your full awareness into your breathing. Paying attention to any tightness and tension in the body and directing your breath to any tight areas in the body. Continue to focus into your breath, and as you do that, you are relaxing your head completely. Noticing as your eyelids become heavy, your cheeks become soft, your chin relaxes, and the neck lets go of any tension here. And following the relaxation onto your shoulders downwards. Noticing as your upper limb relaxes, your chest softens. Noticing the rising and fall of your abdomen and your chest. And the relaxation goes downward onto your lower limbs, relaxing the legs, your feet. Allowing the earth to support the whole body here. Pressing your weight firmly onto your sitting bones. Whenever you find your mind starting to think and wonder, just bring your attention back to your breathing. Becoming aware of your breath, of the rising and falling of your chest and of your abdomen. allowing this breath to fill your life, to fill your body with life. And just being fully in the present moment. When you're focusing on the present moment, you're amplifying the gratitude in your heart as well. As if there is really no problem at all, but you're just being grateful for your body, for your breath, for your safe surroundings. It also extends for everything that you have in your life, for the family who support you, for the food that you eat every day. This gratitude is being amplified when you're being present in the moment, when you're focusing in the present moment. And you're noticing that you feel deep relaxation. Your body becomes completely relaxed here. And then slowly begin to deepen the breath, coming out of the deep relaxation. Become fully aware of your body. And then slowly open the eyes. And we're going to be starting to practice our yoga asana practice. So just move your cushion and your blanket aside. We're going to be using 2 blankets in the practice later. So just put it aside. And we're going to be starting the class into Baddha Konasana. So just bringing the soles of the feet together. All right. And just relaxing the knees to the sides. And just releasing the palms, gently placing the palms onto your mat and begin to walk your palms forward. So folding forward here, bowing forward, and then as you reach your maximum, relaxing the head and the neck here. Just gently press onto your palms here, moving the knees to the sides. Continue with your breathing here, inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling completely through the nose. All throughout the practice, we're going to be using Ujjayi breathing, which is just inhaling and exhaling completely through the nose. And then very slowly walking the hands back and stepping the feet onto the mat, hip distance apart, and placing your hands behind the hips. So really lengthening through the spine here and just opening the heart area, straightening the arms, pressing the palms firmly onto the mat. And we're just going to be opening the hips here by rolling the knees to the sides. And slowly returning into the center. And this time, bending the right knee and placing the right ankle on top of your left ankle. And just pressing the palms behind the hips, opening the chest here, opening the heart area, and slowly releasing the left knee onto the side and then also onto the right side. And slowly returning onto the center and then taking a hold of your right shin here, this time placing the left foot against your inner right thigh and just placing your hands under your shin. You can place it under your shin, or if you have more flexibility, you can also place it, place your foot on the crook of your elbow and just really hugging your right shin here. So we're just gonna be rocking back and forth. So you're feeling that you're stretching the hamstrings here as well. And then slowly moving the left ankle a little bit in front here. And then we're gonna be stacking the right shin on top of it. So as you can see, I have really tight hips here. My knee doesn't really go over the left foot. So we're just gonna be pressing that. So if you have tight hips, you're just gonna be, as you breathe, you press your palms onto your right knee here. Right? It's still early in the morning, so we have tight hips here, and that's fine. That's totally fine. All right. So maybe you feel comfortable, and then you can press your hands out in front, and then you can fold forward. Staying with your breath here, breathing in and breathing out. And slowly making your way back, coming back into the center, stepping the feet back onto the mat. And this time, bending the left knee and placing your left ankle on top of your right thigh. And placing your arms behind. Opening the heart area here. And slowly releasing the right knee, both knees as well, actually, onto the left side and on to the right side. And returning into the center, picking up your left shin here, your left foot, and bending the right knee, placing your right foot against your inner left thigh. And you can place your hands under your shin, or if you have more flexibility, you can also wrap around. Okay? Wrapping your arms around your shin. Just moving back and forth here. And then very slowly moving the right ankle a little bit forward. So we're going to be stacking the right foot on top of the left knee. All right. So just pressing the left knee towards the right foot here. And as you breathe in, just keep pressing that with your hands. And when you're feeling comfortable, you can fold forward here. You can feel that stretch onto your hip, the pelvic area. Staying with your breath here. And slowly moving your way back. And now we're going to be doing cat-cow flow. So coming into hands and knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Okay, just keep pressing your palms firmly onto the mat. Inhale, dipping the belly down towards the floor, tilting the tailbone up, lifting the heart and gazing up. And as you exhale, round the spine, bringing the chin to chest. Inhale, lifting the heart open, gaze up. And as you exhale, round the spine, bringing the chin to chest. Continue this cat-cow flow for a few more rounds here. And the next time you exhale, bending the right knee and placing the right knee towards your chest. Inhale, extending the right leg back, gazing forward. And exhale, round the spine, bringing the right knee to your chest. Inhale, extending the right leg back, gazing forward. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, extending the right leg back. And exhale, drawing the right leg towards the right side, gazing at your big toe here. Inhale, extending the right leg back. Exhale, moving the right leg to your right side. Inhale, raise the right leg back. And as you exhale, draw the leg to the side. Inhaling, extending the right leg back. And this time, balancing on your right palm and the left knee, lifting the left arm high. Gazing forward, engaging the abdominals, and exhale, returning into tabletop. Inhale, dipping the belly down towards the floor, gazing up here. And as you exhale, bending the left knee, touching the knee to your chest. Inhale, extending the left leg back, gaze forward. And exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, raise the left leg back. Exhale, draw the knee to your chest. Inhale, extending the left leg back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, raise the left leg back. And this time, exhaling, drawing the left leg towards the side. Gazing at the big toe. Inhale, extending the left leg back. Exhale, leg to the side. Inhale, extending the left leg back. Exhale, knee to the side, gazing at your big toe. Inhale, raise the left leg back. This time, balancing on your left palm and right knee. Lifting the right arm forward. Engaging the abdominals, staying with your breath here. And exhale, releasing the knee and the palm. Bring the knees wide apart, toes touching. And we're going to be resting into Balasana or Child's Pose. So just releasing your forehead down here. Breathing consciously here. Balasana or Child's Pose. And then slowly making your way into tabletop, curling the back toes, lifting the knees, and press into downward facing dog. Releasing the heels down. If you have tight hamstrings, it's fine to bend the knees a little bit here. And just work on the front part of the pose by moving the upper chest or on your back all the way back. If you have flexibility, you can straighten the legs, keeping it active and strong. And just really pressing firmly onto your palms here. Bend the right knee here, lifting the heel. And this time, releasing, bend the left knee, lifting the heel here. And slowly coming back into Adho Mukha Shavasana, gazing forward, and begin to walk your feet coming into front of the mat. Straightening the legs here, placing the hands onto your hips, slowly unfolding, coming into Tadasana. Placing your hands into heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, lifting the arms up high, taking a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. And as you exhale, bending all the way to the right side. Gazing up into the ceiling, feeling the stretch in the whole left side of your body. Inhale through center, this time taking a hold of your right wrist. And as you exhale, bending all the way to the left side. Gazing up into the ceiling. Inhale through center and exhale, bring the hands onto the sides. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sweeping the arms up high, palms together, gaze up, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, empty the belly, swan dive forward. to Uttanasana. If your hamstrings are tight, you can also place your hands onto your shin here. Inhale, lengthening through the spine, gazing forward. And as you exhale, step your feet back, coming into plank pose. Hands under the shoulders, engaging the abdominals here, and releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. Placing the hands beside your face here. Inhale, lifting the chest here. We're just gonna be doing baby cobra here. And just really feeling the stretch here onto your thoracic. Keep breathing, just relaxing the elbows here. And slowly releasing the chest. Hands back by the ribs and press into downward facing dog. And placing the right foot between the hands, spin the back heel down, coming into warrior two. Right, just bringing the right knee to right angle here. Releasing the left arm onto your leg, reverse warrior pose. Inhale, coming back into warrior two, straightening the right leg. And inhale, moving a little bit forward here, extending to the side, and slowly taking a hold of your right ankle, shin, or to your foot, extending the left arm high. Coming into Utthita Konasana, or triangle. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Exhale, plant the hands in front of the mat, coming back into plank pose. Releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. This time, hands under the shoulders, elbows to the sides. Inhale, lifting the heart, Bhujangasana, or full cobra. Exhale, pulling forwards, coming back into downward facing dog. Staying with the breath here. And slowly, big step, left foot between the hands, spin the back heel down. Warrior two or Virabhadasana two. Bringing the left knee into right angle here. Finding heel to heel alignment. Lowering the right arm onto your leg, reverse warrior pose. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Slowly straighten the front leg and release into Theta Trikonasana. Lowering into triangle pose, extending the right arm high. Gazing at your big thumb here, activating the legs. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. And exhale, front the hands in front of the mat, step back into plank pose. Release the knees and chest onto the mat. Hands under the shoulders, elbows to the sides. Inhale, lifting, coming into full cobra pose. Exhale, lowering the chest, step back into plank pose. And let's stay here for 3 breaths, Ujjayi breathing. Lengthening from your fingertips to your sitting bones, keeping the legs active and strong. At the bottom of your exhale, gazing forward, step the feet in front of the mat, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, folding deeply to Uttanasana. Inhale, exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up high, coming into Utkatasana or chair pose. Keeping the knees and thighs together, slowly sinking down here. And slowly folding forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gazing forward. And exhale, step your feet back, coming into plank pose. Releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. And this time we're placing the forearms out in front and then lifting the chest. And just keep pressing your pubic bone and the toes here. So we're just coming into Sphinx pose. And slowly releasing the chest, come back into downward facing dog. And then now we're going to be using the blanket. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So we're going to be using a blanket here. We're just going to be putting the blankets to the sides. Okay, we're going to be using that later. So let's come back onto downward facing dog. And then stepping the left foot between the hands, spin back, heel down, coming into warrior two. Placing the hands onto your hips here, and then straightening the left leg and turning to your right side here. Toes in, heels out. Placing your hands onto your hips, your thumbs onto your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen through the spine here and drawing the elbows back. And exhale, folding forwards. Coming into Padottanasana. Keeping your legs firm and strong here. And slowly exhale, returning back into the center. We're going to be doing that for another round. Inhale, opening the heart here. And as you exhale, fold forwards and release the arms onto your mat, pressing the palms firmly. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, fold forwards. Really pressing the palms here. Keeping the legs strong here, toes in, heel out. Relaxing the head and the neck here. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And this time, we're going to be using the blanket. All right, we're going to be releasing our knees onto the blanket. All right, slowly releasing your knees onto your blanket and just allow your knees to slide. So just make sure that you have a right angle. Here we're going to be doing a frog pose. So press your palms firmly onto the floor, and then you're going to be sliding the knees to the side here. Just up to your maximum. You don't have to release the whole leg here, the whole thigh. So just up to your maximum, and then maybe release your forearms and just stay here. Coming into frog pose, just a modification of Konasana. Staying with your breath here, really opening the hips here. You feel that tightness in the hips area. This is such a good pose, asana, to open the hips. And feeling that opening. Any tension in that area. Maybe any blockages, any emotional blockages in that area as well. Now we're trying to let go of that and release that right now. Slowly crossing your palms and making your way back. We're going to come back into Padottanasana. Just placing the blanket to the side. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, coming back into the center, hands onto your hips. Inhale, coming back into warrior two. Exhale, frame the hands in front of the mat, step back into plank pose. Releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. Placing the hands under the shoulders, elbows to the sides. Inhale, full cobra or bhujangasana. Exhale, lower down, press back into downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Activating the legs here. Engaging the abdominals. Creating a puff of air into your hands. Astabandha. At the bottom of your exhale, inhale. Gazing forward. Step your feet together in front of the mat. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Falling deeply to Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bend the knees. And exhale. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sweep the arms up high, palms together. Exhale, fold forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step your feet back, coming into plank pose. Releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. Hands under the shoulders, elbows to the sides. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lowering down. Press back into downward facing dog. And step the right shin in front. Gonna be coming into pigeon pose. If this is too much for you, you can also place a blanket under your right sitting bones. Okay, place the right wrist in front of your right knee. Well, actually, we're going to be doing finger stand cobra. So place your fingers onto the sides. So inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, just folding forward. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lifting the chest here. And as you exhale, fold forward. Bring the forearms together here. And just resting here. Pigeon pose here. And slowly returning into the center, placing the hands in front of the mat, step back into plank pose. Releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. Hands under the shoulders, elbows to the sides. Inhale, full cobra pose. Exhale, lowering down, press back into downward facing dog. Placing the left shin in front of the mat. This time we're going to be doing pigeon pose to the other side. As I've said, if your left hip doesn't reach the mat, you can use a blanket onto your left hip here, okay? Coming into finger stand cobra, your fingers to the sides. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise the chest. And exhale, fold forwards, bringing the forearms out in front. And just resting here for a while. Keeping the right leg grounded here. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. And very slowly lifting the head and the chest, framing the hands in front of the mat. Step back into plank pose. Releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. Hands under the shoulders, elbows to the sides. Inhale, Bhujangasana or Cobra. Exhale, lowering down. Press back into downward facing dog. Releasing the heels down, activating the legs. Downward facing dog. Or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lifting the kneecaps here. And slowly releasing the knees. Knees wide apart, toes touching. Resting into Balasana or Child's Pose. Breathing consciously here. Noticing the pelvic area this time. Maybe you're feeling the hips are more open. Focusing your breath into any areas of tightness and tension in the body. Becoming aware of the new energy that you have created in the practice. And there, slowly lifting the head and the chest. And coming back into the center. And this time, you're going to be releasing the legs out in front. So let's come into Baddha Konasana. Bringing the soles of the feet together, knees to the sides, and just walk your hands, your arms out in front, folding forwards here. And slowly making your way back, this time extending the legs to the sides. Maybe I come here, coming into Vista Konasana. All right, so just placing the right arm onto your right leg here and just bending, extending the left arm. You can also release here the forearms onto the mat. Really reaching through your fingertips, gazing into the ceiling, feeling the stretch in the left side of your body here. Just keeping the legs grounded. Continue with your breath, hands slowly releasing. Coming back into the center, releasing the forearms onto your legs. So just, it's going to be your support, and then extending the right arm to the sides. Or if you have flexibility, you can also release the forearms onto the mat. And just really work on straightening the upper arm, gazing into the sky. And slowly returning into the center. Keeping the legs grounded. For some of you, this may be too much, and just you can place your hands behind the hips. If you have flexibility, you can come follow me by placing the hands in front into the center and just walk forwards up to your maximum, and then slowly bowing forwards here. Breathing in and breathing out. Keeping the legs grounded. And slowly making your way back. This time we're bringing the legs and the feet together, coming into the Tadasana, placing the hands beside your hips and just really opening. Shoulders back and down, opening the heart area here. Slowly bringing the hands together. Inhale, sweeping the arms up high. And as you exhale, folding forward. So you're starting from the abdominal area, okay? If you start from that area, you're going to be lengthening more through the spine, and maybe you're reaching your hands to your ankle onto the side of your feet. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, fold forwards, coming into Paschimottanasana. drawing the shoulders away from the ears here. And slowly returning into the center. And we're going to be linking that three poses so that we can create a flow. This is one of my favorite flow. Coming into Baddha Konasana, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold forward. Coming into Vista Konasana, fold forward. And slowly bringing the legs and the feet together, reaching high. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Let's do that for 2 more rounds. And as you do this, you notice your hips being more open, and you're also folding a little bit more. Let's do that for last round. Baddha Konasana. Upavishta Konasana. Paschimottanasana. And slowly returning into the center, coming into supine position, releasing the back onto the mat. Step the feet, bend the knees and step the feet onto the mat, and just bringing the knees together here, just relaxing your arms to the sides. You're relaxing your back here. Extending the left leg onto the mat, this time bringing the right knee towards the chest and placing your hands under the right knee. Keeping the left leg grounded and slowly stretching the right leg high. All right. Flexing both feet here. Activating the legs. You can stay onto this pose or you can come follow me if you have more flexibility. Taking a hold of your right big toe and placing your left hand on top of your left thigh. And then slowly extending the right leg to the side, coming into Supta Parangusthasana, gazing over the left shoulders. If we are in a studio, we can also use the straps. If you have straps, you can also use that. And slowly coming back into the center, bending the right knee and slowly grounding it onto the mat. This time, bending the left knee, placing your hands under the left knee here. Keeping the right leg grounded and then making your way to straighten the left leg here. You can stay here or you can come follow me by taking a hold of your left big toe with your fingers, placing your right hand onto your right leg to keep it grounded and slowly releasing the left leg to the sides. Doesn't matter if you don't reach the floor. Just gaze over the right shoulders. Just opening the hips here. Supta Parangusthasana. And slowly returning into the center, bending the left knee and grounding the leg. This time, bringing the knees together, placing your hands under the knees and rolling back and forth 3 times. All right. And now this time we're going to be using the blanket. All right. For relaxing. So use your blanket and make a big roll. All right. We're going to be resting in Baddha Konasana. So bring the feet together. So place your blanket on top of your feet. And then roll the edges to the sides. Okay. All right. So just bringing the knees to the sides and just slowly lowering the back here. Okay. And just resting the arms to the sides here. So we're just relaxing the ankle and the shin to the sides. Closing the eyes here. Focusing onto your breath. And just relaxing here for a while. Maybe you're feeling that your hips are more open this time. Allowing this time to send gratitude for the practice that you have done. This time to nourish your body and mind. And sending awareness as well for any tension in the body. And for the practice that you have done, maybe you're feeling better now. For stretching those tense area and tightness. And then slowly extending the legs, stretching the legs onto the mat. So just bring the mat to the side, the blanket to the side. We're going to be relaxing into full Shavasana, moving the legs apart, toes to the sides, arms beside your body, palms facing up the ceiling, keeping your eyes closed here. You're relaxing the whole body completely onto the earth. I'm just feeling grateful for this moment, for the practice that you have done, for taking care of yourself, for nourishing the body and mind. For feeling completely relaxed here. And when you're ready, start to wiggle your toes and fingers, stretching the arms over your head, and just stretching the body from fingers to toes. Hug your knees closer to your chest and rolling onto your right side here. Giving yourself a few breaths. And very slowly Lifting the whole body and coming into sitting position, crossing the legs, and bringing your hands together into heart center. Closing your eyes here. I'd like to share these beautiful words from author Paulo Coelho. Life always waits for some crisis to occur before revealing itself at its most brilliant. Thank you all for practicing with me today. Namaste.